And welcome back to 10th Man on the Bench podcast. I'm your host, Willis Love. And here with me today, my beautiful black brothers, my panel. We got Devon, we got Rome. Fellas, how y'all doing? 2025 has been a blessing. It's been a beautiful year. And I just want to say that I really appreciate you guys staying with the show and really building this thing with me, man. And let's keep this thing going. And how you guys feeling, man? Devon, man, talk to me, man. What's going on, man?
It's a,
What's up,
it's
man?
a, it's a new year, man. It's a new year. I'm just thankful. God gave me another year to enjoy, talk to friends, be a dad, be a husband. It's a good year, so you just gotta celebrate those little wins.
Yes, sir. Rome, what's going on, man? Talk to me. What's going on?
What's up? What's up, man? Yeah, like I said, like Devarn said, also too, it's a new year. Um, it's a new vibe. I mean, honestly, you just got to be thankful for the days that you do have, and for the ones that you get to spend with your loved ones, and create the memories that you want to create. So honestly, I'm just thankful and happy to be here to be able to do these things. So honestly, like that's just more so just giving thanks to our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ.
Yes, sir. I agree with that wholeheartedly. And I do want to say, becoming a new father, eventually, that's something that I'm really looking forward to.
Okay, clock it.
I'm looking forward to that. And definitely, me and my fiance, my wife to be, we are definitely excited for that. So that's going to be something new and exciting. And 2025 has been amazing so far, man. And God keeps please keep working, because we
It
we
will,
working
man.
for you, so you keep working and let's kick this thing off, man. So we missed a lot of news, man, but we
Yeah,
back
a lot's been going down.
a lot. So the first thing I want to talk about is Unrivaled, man. A women's 3v3 league from now to June, and it was funded by players to pay players what they rightfully deserve. Breanna Stewart talked heavily about this, and a lot of WNBA players talked about this, where they feel like they're not getting paid what they deserve. So, what do you guys feel about what they're saying on that topic? How do you guys see it in your eyes, especially coming from basketball players like yourself?
Me personally, like I I've actually tried to analyze how the game is being played now, and when you look at like college and you start looking into uh, how women are honing in on their craft, it's a little more exciting. They're playing defense. They're actually using a lot more IQ. Even some now, like their athleticism is looking really good. Like younger girls, shorter girls, they're jumping higher. I see more dunks now, so it's getting pretty exciting nowadays. Especially, I don't know if it's something in the food they eating or something, but it's getting exciting for sure.
No, yeah, for sure. I think definitely there's a uptick in the WNBA female athletes in total. It's something in the water. You know what I'm saying? You know, I think honestly, like this is long overdue because you know you got Kennedy Clark, or if I'm not mistaken, I'm sorry if I'm misquoting you, but she is a hooper. When I tell you, she's going crazy overseas right now, and I'm talking about she got 40 ball, 50 ball, 30 ball
Oh,
nightly, and she is a beast. And you know, seeing her be able to go out there and perform at a high level, but then also at the same time, because big name other athletes, she flies under the radar. You know what I'm saying? And it's nothing for the fact that, like, she's not nice or something. It's just the fact that the WNBA don't get the notoriety that they deserve, right? I mean, you know, even for like just recently the blockbuster trade between the Aces and the Spark. Like, who would have thought they'd trade Kelsey Plum? But then, like, who they got back for her was like, oh, it makes sense now. So now they got the firepower again, to go up against, the New York teams now. So it's like, I mean, to go up against the Liberty. Excuse me, let me not misquote. To go up against the Liberty, which is I think is super fire. So you know, shout outs to the W, shout outs to Unrivaled for number one, giving them that outlet and that alley oop because again, y'all deserve to get paid because if you ask me, y'all games be better than some of the NBA games.
That's a fact because I was watching like a doc with Phil Handy. He was on a podcast. Phil Handy. He trained like Kyrie, LeBron. He's like the NBA's handles coach. Everybody go to him for handles, and he
Mm,
said he took a year off to help develop the Unrivaled League with a
wow,
bunch of other people. That's crazy. He took a year off after
that's big.
he got let go from the Lakers along with Darvin Ham and his whole staff. He took a year off to help them develop that league, and now it Unrivaled comes on TV. It comes on TNT. They play 3v3 games. You got some of the biggest stars in the WNBA. I'm mad Caitlin Clark not playing, but that's cool.
Mm,
That's cool because that would have been crazy. But you still got Angel Reese. You got Skylar Diggins. You got everybody still playing from the W. That's in there.
Yeah,
Breanna Stewart and all these people. And just to piggyback off Rome was saying, like, I think the notoriety now for the WNBA is bigger than it's ever been.
yeah,
Right?
100%. Especially
Like
the publicity, all of it. Yep.
they're filling up arenas, right? They're selling out games. They're having the most viewed games on television more than NBA games, right? It takes LeBron, Steph, and KD to make people want to watch a basketball game now,
Yeah.
right? Because the NBA is just not doing a great job at putting their new stars in the spotlight enough, right? Because how many Laker games are we going to get on TV, right?
Mm,
When there's stars on the Rockets, the Thunder, uh the Pistons, like Cade Cunningham, he should be an all-star this year. The Hornets are not being on TV enough. LaMelo Ball, it's a lot of great young stars that's not getting shown enough. So I think the NBA is kind of failing where the WNBA is putting their best product on television
on
all the
display.
time.
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I think honestly, just to piggyback off of the Caitlin Clark situation, I honestly think that it's good that she's not there because now it gives us the players that don't get the looks, you know what I'm saying, that they deserve. I mean, we all seen the Caitlin Clark effect happen in the WNBA, and everybody had their ifs and about it's privilege, it's this and it's that. She's a hooper, you know what I'm saying?
Ball
So
player.
now, right, she's a hooper, top and the bottom. She's a hooper. But now in the Unrivaled League, you see hoopers hoop, and
Mm-hmm.
this is
Mm-hmm.
what's happening. You get to see that 15th player on the bench be a part of a three-man rotation to really go out there and get it. You know what I'm saying? So now, like, it gives you some respect to know, like, oh, dang, like, this is a 15-man roster, but nonetheless, they will all bust your ass. Like,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
Put in
facts.
work.
So like
Facts.
Put
right,
in
so you know
work.
what I'm saying? Because like it's like if you really think about it, the way the teams are built, they're not just superstar athletes playing from their respective teams. These are teams just put together, and this person meshes well with that person. Oh, this person can run pick and roll with that person. Oh, this person could pop out to the corner for that person. Oh, this person could slash to that. You know what I'm saying? So it gives you a a real well-rounded respect for the game because now I love it because I have not seen enough women play basketball the way that they play. So it gives me that, oh, this is what I need to see. Because now, like, even so, like, some of these women, I'm telling you, they can knock a ball into a water bottle, like lethal shooter. You know what I'm saying? The way they let it go. So, a lot of them shoot better than some of the men in the league
Hmm.
and
Facts.
just to see them have a game like that or have handles I can't wait to see Juju Watkins play in the Unrivaled League. I
Mm-hmm.
cannot wait.
Mm.
Like that's gonna be
That's gonna be a
nasty.
goodie.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm excited.
Well, D, how you feel about that, D? Like the women getting the spotlight now.
They need it. Like, and I'm not saying it just because it's like, oh, let's you know, let's go with the wave that's going on right now. It's not often where you see women getting that spotlight, especially because like if they're serious about basketball as these professionals are, they're putting in a lot of work. And some of them are putting in extra work because they got this chip on their shoulders like, oh, the men, they're getting a lot more shine. They're working harder, right? And coming from the underdog perspective, as always, and I'm coming from, you feel like you always have to aim to be better than that next basketball player. And I'm sure they don't come on the court thinking, oh, I have to go against that guy and shy away from the baller, because in their mind, I'm trying to get this money. I'm trying to go after him. I'm trying to attack him. So I think that putting them on this platform allows them to not only play to their heart's desire, but they're actually allowing people to see their skills, see what they've been putting in the gym. So this is gonna be exciting.
Yeah, man, super exciting, and we wish the Unrivaled League all the best, and we want it to be the most successful thing that they did because they invested the money themselves. It's not big,
That's even better.
millionaires and billionaires. It's like they put the money in and they want the players to get paid what they deserve. So Unrivaled, we are with you guys. We are following you guys all the way, but we're gonna keep this thing going. Scottie Pippen versus LeBron. I did not think I would be talking about this in 2025. First of all, let's be real. Nobody thought they was going to be talking about LeBron in 2025 still playing. So let's be real about that. And still dunking on people off
Yeah,
one leg windmill.
let's salute that man for being able to perform at that high level, at his high level. So
Whew.
you know, definitely deserves a salute for that.
I mean, that I just
So
think honestly, like the whole Scotty, come
Scott,
on, man, Scotty. Like Melo said it best, bro. Leave that man alone, son. Like like one day LeBron's the GOAT, Mike's the GOAT, oh this, that. Like, and then the next thing you know, my LeBron's second fiddle. Oh, LeBron is not a superstar. Oh, Magic Johnson was the ultimate leader. LeBron is not that. Like, yo, bro, chill
chill,
out. Like, yo,
Gotta
y'all,
chill. Gotta chill.
chill.
and then my thing is this, right? Like, Melo even said it best. He said, when you say the name Chicago Bulls, who's the first two people you think about? Mike and Scotty, right? It's not Mike and Kurt. No, it's Mike and Scotty. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yo, like Scotty, like you got 6 rings with LeBron. I mean, you got 6 rings with Mike, right? Okay. Now, again, you are glorified in basketball history as the greatest Robin to Batman in basketball terms, right? And there is nothing wrong with that because it's a team sport. You are literally like you're literally like going off on the fact that you weren't that guy or weren't in that position or whatever the case may be. Like, again, what was this said? He said he's like, oh,
I didn't
if
chase mine. And he said, um, if you want to talk about team success, like I'm better than LeBron. But if you talk
right,
about individual accolades, then LeBron's better.
right, and also too, he
Yeah,
said, oh, if I would have never joined the Bulls and would have got drafted to Houston instead, I still would have had 6 rings. Bro, again, you would have been third option, bro. Clyde. I mean, like, yo, Elijah Wan. Yo, come on,
look,
come
I
on.
like Scotty like everybody else, but when you start talking, like Rome, you said it best. There's Scotty
Check,
is
check.
elite, but you're still always you're cemented in history as Robin, right? Like, and again, not to take anything from Scotty, but I'm not gonna hold you. When I think about the Bulls, I don't think about Scotty. I think about Michael Jordan. I know Scotty contributed like a good portion of their wins and their championship, but when you think of the face of the league during that era, you're not saying, oh, Scotty. You're saying Michael Jordan, point blank, period. In this
Exactly.
era, you're thinking LeBron. So you're not thinking about that second or third player. You're thinking about
Right.
the first guy. So
And then
again,
like my thing is just
exactly.
like,
You why you attacking? What you making LeBron get more wins just because you're
right,
attacking him?
right. And my thing is this too, like with Scottie Pippen, you're like mad ungrateful, bro. Like the way that you just be dogging him, and the funny thing about it is like Mike don't say nothing. Like he be going ham, and he might just be like
Hmm.
LeBron just be like, because they know you in a room with them, you gonna bow down. You know what I'm saying? That's the basketball gods. You know what I'm saying? Like these are the gods of basketball. You know what I'm saying? Like these are the Mount Rushmores of
It
basketball. You know what I'm
really
saying?
is.
Like, bro, think about it like this: LeBron is about to be what 417 points away from 50,000 career points. Scotty,
Scotty.
leave that
Gotta
man
chill.
alone.
Gotta chill. You know what's crazy
Yeah.
about Scotty and this whole thing? He's saying, I would have did this, I would have did that. But I feel like people fail to forget Scotty was always the second option, right? LeBron had
Everywhere
that
he went,
pressure of being the first option of every team that he went to. So he's
Even
saying
when he
he would have
tried to
did
be
this.
second, like I heard him
yeah.
say something about like him and Kyrie. He was like, "Oh, I was trying to make Kyrie ill," but you're not thinking about Kyrie when LeBron's on the team. You do, but you thinking, "Oh, LeBron and them,
Right.
But look,
LeBron and them,
but look,
Jordan
just
and them."
right, but this too, which was like super crazy to think about, because Scotty, if you was really that guy, right? When you got traded from the Bulls and you went to Portland, you
That
supposed to
guy.
be, you know what happened? You was still second option over there. You know what I'm
Or even
saying?
better, room. Let's do this. When Jordan left the Bulls, y'all just won three straight. You
Mm-hmm.
could if you was
You could have took the
better than
man to
LeBron, because LeBron, I ain't gonna hold you. I think LeBron probably could have got it. He probably
yeah,
would have took that.
yeah.
Hmm. I mean, they did have a winning record the following season when Jordan left. They did make it against the Orlando Magic, but the Orlando Magic beat them obviously when Jordan came back with the 45 or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But Scotty, I mean, so they was playing in a good system, right? It wasn't
They
just
were.
Scotty. They had a good coach, they had a good
Yep.
team,
Bro, they had Horace Grant, they
you
had
know.
Steve Kerr, they had the big man, like yo, like they
You
had
you
a
got
They
the
was
best
stacked.
deep
coach, you got the best
team.
player, you got the
They
best
was
team.
stacked. For you to have a stacked team with the best coach, one of the best like team dynamic. Like I had a great team. I'm just thinking, let's swap out Scotty for LeBron. We got
Hmm.
Mike and LeBron. Let's say they going the whole way. They won the three-peat, and then Jordan leaves. I don't think LeBron would have lost.
Right.
I don't think so. He may have lost just the same way Scotty would have lost. But
So D, I actually love this whole analogy because I want to ask you this now. We swap out Scotty for LeBron, right?
mm,
Now LeBron and Mike control the game in two different ways, right?
yeah,
So who defers to who? And we're talking about like prime LeBron, prime
we talk
Mike.
about prime LeBron and prime Mike. Mike,
Ooh, that's
Mike is
tough.
gonna take the he's gonna take the lead because LeBron. There are certain aspects of LeBron's game. He plays like he's Robin when he's with.
Other
He
teammates.
play like he's Robin if he's with Mike. If you see him how he plays when he's with Kobe, it's almost the same thing. Like
Yeah.
Hmm.
it's almost the same thing. And Kobe isn't Michael Jordan. So if he was under Mike, I think he would just like Rome said, he would just bow down because he's playing point guard. He knows that. He could still score the same amount of points, still perform the same way, but chances are he's gonna give it to Mike because Michael got a different
Yeah,
perception
he's
of the game
different.
than him.
Jordan
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
different.
I think
Mentality
that
is
too.
different. I just think
Yeah.
LeBron controls more of the game.
Yeah.
He
Like
could.
from
Like
He definitely
yeah.
could.
I think
Hmm.
that in that era, like LeBron would be really pushed to being a point forward, like to open up Mike game even more. You know what I'm saying? Just how like
He would want to open Mike's game up. I ain't gonna hold you. He
right.
would want to see Mike turn up.
That's what I'm saying. Like, like even so, like you think about like how that championship Heat team was, Antoine Walker was really there to open up Dwayne Wade's game. Him
Hmm.
and Peyton, you know what I'm saying? So like they were there to make sure he didn't play defense. He just needed to get a bucket. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that LeBron could guard 1 through 5, it would be so much easier for Jordan to really have like a damn near 100 points if he wanted to. Because again, at the end of the day, you see the black cat coming through. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? You like, oh God, wow, Mike. Wow.
Crazy.
Wait, so let me ask y'all this now. If you line them up in the playground, you take away the accolades, you take away everything. We going off of just straight body parts, attributes. Who you and you got first pick and and is Scottie and LeBron. We going off of straight skills, attributes, lined up, no accolades, no
I got Braun.
championships. Who you
I got
got?
Braun. Braun.
I'm picking. That's a tough one. I would pick LeBron on my team only because like LeBron, me playing with LeBron, I'll play better because of how I play. I know I'll play better with LeBron and win more. Playing
Mm-hmm.
with Scottie, we would win, but it'll be Scottie. It'll be Scottie.
Yeah,
Right, right.
the ego will be too high. And then
Yeah,
nonetheless, I think because Scotty kind of has like the archetype, right? He has the build, the look, he could pass, he could score,
you could play D.
he could play D, he could do everything. But LeBron is literally gonna stick to one thing and exploit everybody else. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing. I cannot say I believe Scottie Pippen is as smart as LeBron in a sense of making the team better by like, just doing the overall things that's gonna make you like stand out. You know what I'm saying? Like when you finally see that stat sheet, you be like, damn, he had 8 and 16. Like, what the hell? Like, what the hell? Like he responsible for
Right, right.
45 points? Like, what the like wait, hold on. I seen him like
Facts.
score the ball 4 times. Like,
I was watching the whole game. When did this happen?
right, like you're responsible for 44, but then you see like me, I got 36, and I'm like, fourth, fifth string, don't get no minutes, but next thing you know, I'm like, oh, he's your room. So, you gonna finish the game with 40 tonight. Wait, what? I bet. Like, just be ready.
LeBron is capable of making the average guy look good because when he's playing, the way he attacks, the way he passes, he's actually like his passes are coming to you, and you know you're getting it. Like, oh, whoa, thanks, take that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Scottie, you're like, oh, you're watching Scottie, it's mesmerizing, and then he scores, or he might pass you, and then you're like fumbling the ball. Oh, thanks, Scottie, I don't know, and now you like dumping it. But you know how LeBron plays. He's out there to enhance the team, how they play, enhance your particular player skill. So
But even because Scotty has said in that podcast, I got 6, he got 4. So my team success is better. On paper, rightfully so, right? But
100%.
how effective were you in those championship runnings, right? Because every championship LeBron got, he was the best player,
He
right?
was the
But
best player.
Scotty was not the best player on all 6 of those championships. So
He's
how,
not because he's with Michael Jordan.
right?
Like anybody we pick, and this is my personal opinion. Anybody we pick now in any era, if they're playing with Michael Jordan, they're not going to be the best player. Point blank, period. And that's just because I think Mike is the best player, and I think everybody who's playing now think Mike is the best player. There's nobody playing right now that's not saying Mike is the best player. If LeBron was playing with Mike, he would be a better player, but he would fall second to Mike, landslide. Not just like he by landslide.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I like I said, I mean, for me, Scotty got to chill out, son. Like you cannot,
You just gotta chill. He's
yeah,
a
like
great player. Like
right, like it's
you,
nothing against you, Scotty. Like we
you're
love you,
tarnishing
Scotty.
your whole thing.
Like you literally look like a bitter old nigga right now, like for no reason, bro. It's like, yo, bro, I'm I'm
Like
I'm gonna be mad because I'm old, like, bro, just like
my
you just
man,
mad because your ass is
get
old,
the
like
guy a beer
I
or
feel
something.
like he don't get like respect,
for
like
no
Mike and them.
reason.
Like, yeah, like I don't understand that, yo. I don't
Like, bro,
understand
your
that.
sneakers was hard for 2 years. Then after that, you fell off the face of the earth. That's not your fault. Nike did you wrong. But at the end of the day, you gotta understand you was in the era of the GOAT, like of his shoes. So like he left, came back, he still had heat. You know what I'm saying? When Mike left the league, your sneaker deal was supposed to turn up. I mean, he had a baseball deal, but when he came back, and he came back with some fire and still
Fire.
won, like, bro, like
Crazy,
you
crazy.
ish, like you really ish. Like you should have turned.
Yeah.
And you had 3 years to be that guy. You came back and was still not that guy. Like, son, like that's your
I don't
fault.
get it. I don't get it.
That's your fault.
Yeah. I mean, look, listen, I'm going with LeBron. Listen, LeBron was the best player in every team he played on. Finals MVP on 3 different teams. He has the most points ever in the NBA. He's about to hit 50,000 points. He's still playing at a high level at 40. Scottie did not do that. I could go on and on what LeBron
Scottie
has
didn't play
done.
till 40, so
Right. The expectation LeBron had on him coming in the league, and for him to live up to the expectation is ridiculous. Like, come on, bro.
lived past the
He
expectation.
lived
I'm
past
not gonna
it.
hold you. He's
Like,
past
come
it.
on, what? Scotty, we love you, man. All love and respect, but like Melo said, leave that boy alone.
Leave that man alone.
LeBron is he on a different level, man. Let's move on, man. All-star starters, man. Let's move on. So the
Yeah.
East and the West was announced. So I'm gonna start with the East. And if you guys messing with it, you know what I'm saying? Just let me get a starter more bench. We're gonna start with the East. So Donovan Mitchell, he made it as an Eastern starter. He's averaging 23.7 points per game. Cleveland has the #1 record in the NBA. That's a start. That's a
Yeah.
start. He deserves it.
He works hard.
Yeah, he deserves it. Jalen Brunson, 25.8 points per game. Knicks are having a phenomenal season right now. He's a start. Come on, man. He's a start.
Hell yeah.
He's a start.
Jalen Brunson. He's,
Um,
I love his game. I'm not like I really
Facts.
love his game.
Facts.
He
Great
got that-
pacing, great body size,
He
lefty.
has the game that like we all
Second
can
coming to
have.
Marbury.
We can have that game. We
Mhm.
just got to work hard, but he has that game.
Yeah,
So I love him.
yeah. To me, he's one of my favorite players right now. Brunson. His pace is crazy. Shifty too. Jason Tatum, 26.9 points per game.
He's doing good.
Celtics,
He's doing good.
yeah, Celtics is still on top. Giannis, 31.5 points per game.
He's a monster. He's a
Ridiculous.
monster.
And then the last one, which is a surprise to me, but not really, Karl Anthony Towns, 24.9 points per game.
He's almost.
Yes.
I'm gonna go.
Yes.
I'm gonna go with you, Kev. He's that's surprising, but not surprising. It's like he kind of like I knew you would do it.
Right.
I knew you would, but I'm surprised you would. I'm surprised you did it. That's good.
He the best center in the East.
He is. It's just he could be way better. Like I know
Facts.
he could be way better.
Facts. He
be
could
way better.
he could be average. No. He could be averaging like 30. He could be. He could be.
He
Because
could
his
be.
skill set is
Who could stop
ridiculous.
him, really?
It
Yeah,
is.
his
it
skill
is.
set is
He-
ridiculous.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. It is. I'm not gonna hold you. But again, with Karl Anthony Towns being in the East, you still got them intangibles, right? He's playing for Thibs. You know, Thibs, even though Thibs know he can say, yo, go and get 30, 10, and 6, right? Nah, I need you to be around a 25, 10, and or 25, 8, and 5.
bro? Why?
Because he still got to play defense. You know, Thibs is going to run his players into the ground. And he's just now starting to understand how to play with a superstar big again. Because he had Karl Anthony Towns before. And remember, Karl Anthony Towns wasn't the Karl Anthony Towns we see today.
Right.
So now he was
young. He was young.
right. He didn't have
Yeah.
he wasn't letting him shoot. He wasn't letting him do whatever he wanted to
He
do.
also wasn't working out as hard. He's working hard.
I don't know. I wouldn't say all of that. Remember, because he was over there playing second fiddle to the other #1 option, which was
You know what I'm saying?
Wiggins.
While he's playing hard. Like
no, of course, yeah. Now he is
He's taking bumps. He's
because
Yeah, see, he's not falling no more.
yeah,
He's
because
not getting mad at the refs.
he's
Yeah.
like,
because he knew because the slander that he had over there in Minnesota turned him cold blooded to feel me. Now he act like he from Dipset now. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? So, but I love that for him. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So what I'm trying to say is, you know, Karl Anthony Towns averaging what he averaging now is I love it. I love it because now
Yeah,
you see his game.
I agree.
You see his game be the game that he had in Kentucky, but on a bigger scale because
bigger
now he
scale.
got the experience and he got the strength, he got the ability, and he got his freedom back. Because that's
He's on
what
a great team. He's on a great team. He don't
Right.
need to put up 30. He could, though.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Because in Minnesota, like, don't get me wrong, he was the #1 option, but he didn't have his freedom the way he got his freedom here now. You know what I'm saying? Like, he could go and be like, all right, I'm gonna pull up from half court,
I'm doing this.
and nobody not gonna say nothing to
Ain't
you.
nobody gonna say nothing. And I'm gonna produce. It's
Right,
not like he's just doing it because he's like, oh, I got the green light. He's doing it
right,
because he know he could do it.
right. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Like he could do it, and then he could bang out, and then also too now because he got the extra, like firepower off the bench with Precious Achua and Jericho Sims.
Mm-hmm.
He don't gotta wear his body down the way that he, you know what I'm saying? Because naturally he's not a 5. He's not a 4.
Yeah.
He's not a 4. He's a 5. But he's a
Mhm.
4. He's a 5 that plays like a
With
4,
an
but
elite-
loves to be at the
with
5.
an
Which,
elite 5.
you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So it
Mhm.
makes sense. I like it for him.
Well, what you guys think about the East starters? This whole thing is a start for you guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
I mean,
it's a go in my book, like for sure.
I got a little bit of icks, but I mean, at the end of the day, I think it's a good East.
Overall, Rome. Come on. Overall.
You know what I'm gonna say, right? You know what I'm gonna say. They snubbed my boy.
Nah. And I'm gonna say this as a Heat fan, nah.
I'm not even talking about him.
Who you
See, that's
talking
how
about?
much you know. They snubbed my boy Melo. Feel me?
Who?
LaMelo. They snubbed him.
Oh,
Sir.
nah, he's gonna be a reserve. He's playing.
Obviously, I know he's gonna be a little reserve. But
He's
I
gonna
mean,
be a reserve.
I knew Tyler Hero wasn't gonna be a starter because they just not gonna do that for him just yet, which is okay.
Where,
but as
where,
long as
where would you put Melo? Where would you put Melo?
LaMelo Ball, I'll put him at the 1.
You'll
No.
swap out Donovan?
No.
Oh no, I went.
No.
Yeah, never
Him
mind.
and Brunson
You're
cannot
right.
be
You gotta
swapped
think
out.
about
Yeah,
it.
yeah, they did it right.
Look at the
Yeah,
lineup.
absolutely not. I would never swap out Jalen. No, hell no. What Jalen Brunson? I got
And-
his jersey in my room. I'm not.
And not
I'm
even
never
on
swapped him
some
out.
it's not even on some skill level type thing. It's just that his team's
Dynamic.
not winning.
Yeah,
Like
no.
the Knicks and the Cavs are like dominating the league. Like they're winning. Like the Hornets, like they're winning some games, but he's putting up 45, 30 and they're losing. Like so you don't get rewarded for losing. Like I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You just don't.
I
So,
mean, even so, like, cause I still feel like one. I mean, there's no snubs, honestly, because if you want to say Trey Young, right, and
he's gonna be a reserve too.
I know
He gotta
it's
be a reserve.
I mean, I'm just glad that they didn't put Dame in the starting lineup. I'd have been
Yeah,
so
right.
mad. I'd have been so mad because it's like,
Right.
bro, you put Dame in the starting lineup, bro. Like,
You know how I feel about
I don't
Dame.
even
Dame, my
think
man, but
I love
this is
Dame,
it.
but I
right
don't
now,
think
he's not efficient. To me,
I don't think he's an all-star. I'm not saying I don't want him to be, but I just think that like LaMelo, Cade Cunningham, Trey Young, like a lot of people have been
Mhm.
like really
they've been looking
playing
good. Yeah,
Westbrook,
good.
like-
West
like
crazy.
I mean,
Speaking of Westbrook, my bad, Rome. But speaking of Westbrook, just to move on to the West real quick, LeBron James, we knew that was coming. 21-year All-Star game starter, 21 years, bro. Never been heard of, bro. 21 years? Come on, bro. Come on. This is crazy.
yeah, that's
Cade,
nuts.
LeBron's
That's a
averaging
record. That's a
23.6 points per game, about 7 assists. Man, LeBron, he's a start. He's a start.
I'm sorry, but just to bring Scottie back up, son.
Like,
Leave this man alone, son.
You gotta leave him alone. You
Leave
gotta leave him
him
alone.
alone,
about
bro.
him, man.
Like,
So
God damn.
Kevin Durant, starter. How you guys feel about that?
Of course.
Come on.
And then we got another GOAT who's not spoken about enough, Stephen Curry.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Steph Curry, he deserves it.
Yeah, of course.
Then we got Nikola Jokic, and then we got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, who's the best player in the league right now.
I love
I
that.
don't care what nobody's saying. He's the best player in the league right now.
I love that.
32 points.
32.1 points per game. Number 2 best record in the NBA right now.
Love that.
Disgusting.
Oh no, they got bumped down in the West. Oh no, that's in the West. That's in the West. Yes, they are the number 2 best record in the game. Yes, right now
In the NBA right now, yeah. But in the West, they would be bumped out.
they would be bumped down in the West. Yeah,
Yeah. But so we got LeBron, KD, Steph Curry, Nikola Jokic, and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Is that a start for you guys?
That's
Yeah,
a good
that's
a good
sturdy.
look.
That's
Mhm.
sturdy.
Who are reserves for you guys in the West?
So my reserves in the I would go Westbrook for one for my point guard. I would go Jalen Green, Westbrook, Jalen Green, Sengun to be honest with you, because he's a bucket.
He's nice.
He's a
He's
bucket.
nice.
He's a bucket.
He's
I'll
definitely
go
nice.
single for 3.
So
Anthony
you will
Davis,
have 2 Rockets on there as
That's
reserves?
tough.
because I mean he getting nasty over there. Because who else in the West? I mean,
You got to have Ant-Man. Ant-Man's a reserve.
yeah, I
And
would have
Edwards
Ant
is
Man too.
yeah.
So I would have Ant Man.
Ant Man.
So you know what? I'll put Ant Man at my 2. Westbrook at my 1. I'll put. So then I don't know if I'm gonna
You
put Jalen
can't have
Green.
Kyrie and Luca because Luca's not healthy. So you got to put
Gotta put
Kyrie up.
Kyrie. So yeah,
Right.
Kyrie at
Yeah.
my 3.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't even put him at the 3 position, but he'll be the 3rd reserve. Um, I would also put my son Sabonis. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Demontis Sabonis. I'll definitely put him in there at the 4, AD at the 5.
AD is
So
definitely reserve. He
yeah,
just put up 40 and like 42 and 12. And they
right.
won, and the Lakers are on the winning streak. He's definitely a reserve. He's
Yeah,
getting in.
Right.
but
He's getting
I
in.
think like a snub would probably be a Jalen Green and
Mm-hmm.
Sengun. Like if because I mean like I like the Rockets right now because they are even Fred Van Vliet would be a snub too for like a
Mm-hmm.
reserve because he's a solid point guard. You know what I'm saying? And he's putting up back championship numbers again. But I mean, hey, everybody can't get on the team. You know what I'm saying? So I think the 5 that I listed would definitely be beneficial.
I'm gonna throw some guys out there. So my reserve would one of my reserves for the point guard would be Anthony Edwards.
Hmm.
Forwards, I would probably say Anthony Davis,
Okay.
and 2 centers in
2?
reserve. I don't want to say this guy's name wrong. Alperanen,
What team he play for?
Houston Rockets.
That's Sangoon.
Yeah, like that.
Same.
That's. I don't
Yeah.
want to say the name wrong. Every time I say it, it's like Sengun.
He
No,
said
it's
Yes.
Sengun.
Permanent, like it was a
Yeah.
disease. Like it's something
Yeah.
you got. Like you
Yeah.
you got all permanent. Like that's
Yeah.
crazy.
You know what I'm
Got
saying?
it.
That got me messed up.
And he got a gun in his name. So,
Right?
but yeah, it's a bonus too. Yeah, so those would be my reserve for sure.
Yeah, and then it's also too like snubs again. You got De'Aaron Fox, DeMar DeRozan. You know what I'm saying? Like, and they on the same team. You know what I'm
I like
saying?
it.
And then it's like again the ultimate snubs because you forget about the Clippers, James Harden, Norman Powell,
Getting about the
and
this
it's like
The thing
like
about James Harden too, I'm not gonna lie, he was cooking. He was cooking. He's cooking this season.
bro, have
Kawhi
you
just came
seen
back too.
nah for you get Kawhi? Have you seen Norman Powell? Paul
Mm-hmm.
George
Mm-hmm.
2.0. Like if Norman Powell don't never get a all-star or whatever, like I don't want him to end up like how Josh Smith ended up.
yeah, that would be bad.
Performed to an all-star level, but never got the notoriety for it. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody know how electrifying Josh Smith game was. You know what I'm saying? Like, so for him to never be an all-star when that year when all the Hawks was all-stars,
Kind of hurts.
I just don't want him. I don't
So
want him to
I was just about to say that the only way that would happen is if the Clippers was killing everybody. And like he was averaging 20, James Harden was averaging 20. Like they
yeah.
would have no choice but to put 4 of the like the
Heck,
same. That's why I think Evan Mobley's gonna get in. Him
nah.
or Garland is gonna get in for reserves.
But Garland definitely was, yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
him or
Because
Garland's gonna get in for reserves.
you got to understand this too. Like in the East, you got Jalen Brown and Jason Tatum still over there,
Mhm.
and Derek White could possibly make a sneaky, like yeah, he's an all-star out of
Yeah,
nowhere.
you throw him in there. Yeah,
Like yeah, like so it's like it's kind of like in the air in the East. You know what I'm saying? Because like regardless of what, like you got for the East, I would put for my reserves Trey Young, LaMelo,
those
am
two
I
for sure.
huh?
Those two for sure for me.
Yeah,
They're reserves. They gotta
right.
be.
Trey
I would
Young,
be shocked.
LaMelo, Jason, Jalen, and for my 5, I would probably go. No, I would go LaMelo, Trey Young,
Mm-hmm.
Paolo, Jason, and for my five, who's in the East that's kind of banging out crazy at the five position? It's not a lot of them. But then like you could low key put Valanciunas there because Valanciunas is a good five. Um yeah, I don't
The only issue I have with that list is Paulo because he was injured.
yeah,
He
so he
missed a
probably
lot of
wouldn't
games, and and that's the thing. Like he was killing in the beginning of the season. He got hurt for mad games, then he came back. Now he's doing his thing, but they
yeah,
might not put him in because he missed too much time,
yeah.
and they're not winning. Rockets are win. I mean, Orlando Magics are winning, right? But they're not winning enough to where it's like, yo, the Magic is really out there winning. You know, it's not really noticeable. So that I think that's
Like that.
why, right? It's like, like all right, like
Yes. I mean you
so
can
we'll
still put
see,
you probably
man.
Chris Middleton, but Chris Middleton, I mean,
I like Zach,
eh,
man.
Y'all feeling
Zach,
the format though? But the
yeah,
crazy thing is though, right? They're doing the All-Star game format different this year,
Yeah.
yeah.
right? So it's 4 teams, right? So
Mhm.
the Rising Stars Challenge of the European thing, whatever they do, like whoever wins that game, they play in the All-Star game against the first 3 teams that they pick. So I think it's the 2 starters, the reserve teams, and then that Rising Stars team. I think that's how it's going. I'm not sure.
I think that's fire. Like Tony, like yeah,
Tony
I like
style.
that. Yeah, Tony style, I like that. It make it interesting to watch.
I'm
You know what I'm
hoping it
saying?
is. That's all it is. I'm hoping it is because
I just yeah
look, it's new. So I can.
yeah
I'm just. I'm gonna just hope so.
The
you know
OGs is like, nah, go back to East versus West. Like, forget
right
all this play for the money crap. They like go back to East versus West.
Mm.
But
right
we like, nah, we don't want to see that no more. We want to see
because you're not
something
gonna play
different.
for real. But then
Yeah.
I feel like this also too again like they should do they should add in a game like the unrivaled situation, three on
Mm-hmm.
threes. 3-on-3s or 1-on-1s, you know what I'm saying? Put the best 1-on-1
That would
players
be
against each
fire if they
other.
do a 1-on-1.
Like,
That would
Yo,
be
yo,
fire.
Unrival's doing that. Unrivaled has
No,
one on
I'm
one.
saying for the A, like if they do
yeah.
a 1-on-1, that would look alright.
Like a
Mm-hmm.
1-on-1, like you're like, I bet, like I'm gonna put,
Scotty versus LeBron.
you s-
Ah, let's
I had to
go.
say it.
Scotty
I had
versus
to say it.
LeBron. That's
yo,
crazy.
I'm telling you, bro, a
Like, yo, what
1-on-1
was you talking all that?
word. So you know what? All post moves. Matter of fact, 3-point line. It's over. Oh,
Yeah, I know you about 60 or 59, but I'm
word,
40.
word.
Yeah.
Burn up.
Yeah.
I'm
Crazy, man.
87% from three.
Mm-hmm. That's great. LeBron is, man. Different
Telling
animal.
you, bro. He a beast.
Yeah, man. So what are you guys looking forward to for the next half of the season? Who do you guys think is gonna come out, win, East, West? What you guys thinking? What are your
I don't know.
predictions?
It's in the
I don't
air.
know. It's really it's a
In the
hit or miss
air.
for sure
Yeah.
because it can
Uh,
go either way. This is like a boxing match.
right.
Mm-hmm.
I honestly like right now, the way the West is set up, it's looking like Dallas is coming out the West. Because if Durant and them don't get it together,
Look,
it's over. It's grim because the Warriors is done. The Lakers is fried if they don't get a center by February, what, 8th, 10th, or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So they're fried, again. It's looking like either Dallas, Minnesota, or Denver is coming because I just watched the
No
Denver
Thunder?
game. Oh yeah, Thunder too. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah. Thunder. Well, if Chet come back healthy, yeah, of course
and
Thunder. Like
remains healthy.
yeah, because Jokic can't do nothing with Chet. Like he can't
Mm-hmm.
do nothing with him. He's too tall. But the way that Denver plays now, they play like baseball players. It's crazy. Like they're just running. Like I watched them play the Heat the other night, and I seen how they just diced them up. I'm like, yo,
What happened?
this
What am I
ain't
watching?
fair. Yeah, like like between Westbrook, Christian Braun, and Jamal Murray with Jokic, I'm like, and mind you, like Christian Braun, he's like a bench role guy, but like he's an important piece because he's a pace player.
Right.
So you put a pace player with Westbrook, it always works. You know what I'm saying? You got somebody that can run open court, catch a ball, and throw it out to somebody, or that can finish. You know what I'm saying? So like it makes sense. And then it's like you got Jokic averaging a triple double with Westbrook at the same time, and you
Crazy.
you really don't know what your floor gonna look like no more. Like it's like yo, like bro. Then you still got hidden weapons in the arsenal. You got Michael Porter Jr., Aaron Gordon when he becomes the LeBron, KD, and Kawhi stoppers out of nowhere, and he just want to be averaging 25 in the playoffs. Like you're that guy, and you probably are, but still, like bro, he got me so tight when he beat us. But anyway, it was a little rant. But it's
Little
just
ranty.
like, it's just like, to be honest with you, like when playoff basketball start in February, you'll see like, okay, yeah, yeah, these them ones, like, because everybody know the season don't start until after February. So yeah, I mean, whatever this is about to be is gonna be. But right now, like I said, them four teams I named, Denver, uh, Dallas, OKC, and what was the other one? Or was it just those three? Probably just those three. Yeah, those are the three teams I see coming out the West, like that. I think that'll be like really like juggernauts.
Yeah. Those are the three for me: Denver,
Yeah.
Dallas, OKC.
Yeah,
On the
I could
East,
see.
I'm just crossing my fingers for the Knicks because I'm a New York fan. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm just throw that in.
I feel like the East is more challenging this year as opposed to the West. The
You got some
East
heavy
is more
hitters.
balanced. Yeah, it's a lot of heavy hitters in the East.
Well, it's about to be broken up now. If Jimmy Butler get out and he go to the West, it's over.
Because he got a lot to think about. He got a lot to think about.
It's not even him, bro. Like I said, like he a nutcase, yeah. But wherever he go, they're gonna be like, man, bump all that hoop, and then we'll ship you to China. You don't feel me, like,
But
bro,
I
like.
understand him though, because it's like he was the best player, right, on the
Hmm.
Heat for 4 years. He got them to 3 conference finals, 2 NBA finals, whatever the case may be.
Yeah,
And it's like he's begging them to go get them a player, and they don't get a player for him. They sign Richardson and Thomas Bryant, and they pick up a lot of unknown guys. And Jimmy Butler wants to play with another star because
He
he
needs another
knows
star.
it takes another person to get over the hump, right? It's not
yeah,
just gonna be him. So, you know, the way he's going about it, like I don't know the ins and outs of the story. It does seem a little odd that he's getting suspended every week, but you know,
yeah.
I don't think if he goes to Phoenix, it fixes the problem.
It don't.
I don't think so.
It's
It
whatever's
don't. It
happening
it, it
behind the
just
scenes.
it like, for me, what I think with his situation, with Jimmy Butler's situation, like if Pat Riley would just buy into his superstars the way he should, because again, he coached some of the greatest players of all time. You know what I'm saying? Shaq, Magic. He went toe to toe with LeBron. I mean, not well, yeah, with LeBron. He coached LeBron. You know what I'm saying? He went toe to toe with Mike. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like, what he did with Patrick Ewing in New York, like, but my thing is this, like with Pat Riley, he has this very old mindset. Like it's either this way or my way, right? And this way is even his way. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, I get that the Heat have a system and they buy into their system and it works because you see it. Like, players like James Johnson, Hassan Whiteside, uh other players that like just did the things that they needed to do. It's just like I just want him to really buy into his plays the way he should, and it would make sense. But hold on, bro. My alarm going off real quick.
Yeah, so for honestly, I think I agree with what Rome is saying. I do think that Pat Riley does need to buy into the superstars a little bit more, but it is what it is, man. We don't know what's really, really going on, right? We know there's a
They
lot of
got a lot.
talks.
Yeah, it's a lot of things going on behind the scenes. We just see like the end results or some of the things that overflow into what we see in the media. But it is gonna be what it is.
Yeah, man. It is what it is, man. Well, we'll see what happens the rest of the season, man. That's it for this one. Shout out to everybody who's tuned into the podcast. Make sure you like, follow, and subscribe, and share this podcast with a friend. If you guys want to be on the show, email us, hit us on Instagram, hit us on TikTok. Let us know. We want to hear your opinion. We're not afraid to debate with people, but respectfully, we're debating respectfully. You know, we're not trying to disrespect anybody. But we'll see you on the next one, man. Peace.